Hi, my name's Lisa Miller. I'm a Tyra Beauty independent beauty-tainer, and I wanted to put my makeup on today and show everybody, and my video wouldn't upload, so I'm just going to recap and at least show you the brow set match, which is new from Tyra Beauty. Comes in a box like that. It's the newest brow that we have. We have a Maja brow, which was really nice, but this one's a pencil crayon, and you can see the difference. This is with it on, this is with it not on. So which eye is popping? That one is. So I'm just going to show you how I put it on. It comes in a retractable end here. The other end is, I'll show you in a second, is what you do to set it, and it stays on all day. You can sweat, you can do whatever, and it will be on there till you take it off at night. So I got to kind of use my mirror so I can see what I'm doing here. But what I do is I take the, kind of turn it sideways and draw my bottom line, draw my top line, give myself the little edge here in the middle that I like, and then you just turn it so it's kind of flat and just start brushing it on in the direction of your eyebrow. And then I have a natural kind of point there, so I turn it sideways to give myself that little fine. You know, if you've kind of messed up on your eyebrows at some point and you want to start creating a different look, you know, this is a good way to get the look until your eyebrows kind of go back to how you want them to go. I just kind of keep going back over because you want to match it with the other side. If you get a little bit too much on, or get it where you don't really want it to be, you know, if you do it right away, it comes off fairly easy. Or you can take a Q-tip and get it damp and get it off. So I'm going to go a little more defined there. And then you just kind of keep dabbing it until you feel like it's filled in enough. And you want to make sure you match her in the front, because when you smile or something, you want them to frown or whatever, you want them to be kind of matched up. But look the difference that just adding that eyebrow to your daily makeup can just make your eyes stand out so much more. Then the other end is the, it's got a little gel in it, a setting gel. You just take it and you brush it on in the direction, maybe turn it, because otherwise you'll just be using one side, in the direction that your eyebrows go. It gets them all where they're supposed to be, not winging out in the wrong direction, and sets it for the day. Okay? Yeah. How easy was that? It took me like a matter of a minute to do it. So I also wanted to show you what I do have on, and that was the Sculpt in a Stick, which I apply right here, just make a little choop. And then I also put a little bit here and here, a little there, do on the sides of my nose, on the tip. And then I put along here, which I can just put a little more. And you just blend it in, and it gives you a nice golden bronzed look. Good up to your hairline. Looks like you've been out getting a little sun. Okay? And the other, you just dab it in, and then swab it and blend it. Okay, then we also have the Glow with the Flow, which is a nice bronzed look highlighter. I just throw that on right there so you can see how it makes that shine. And then we've got, this is my Sexy Hot Flash. I just put a little swipe that way, and then I take my finger, which you're supposed to use that finger, and blend it all in for a nice little pink cheek. So that's part of the 5-minute tie over. Plus I also have the Eyes in the Stick and the sand dollar sign. If I can get it on there good. It's just a nice, there you can kind of see it, pretty bronzed look. It's an everyday color. I use that. I just draw it in right there. Go like tap, tap, tap. Blends in. This is a Smile Stick. I can take that and I fill in there. Might do some in the corners of my eyes. Give yourself a little sparkle. You know, tap that in. And then to define my eyebrow a little more, this is the Line Liner. One end is just a black pencil liner. The other is this white one, and I will take it and I will just draw right underneath there. Sometimes I go on top too, and then I tap it in with like my little finger, blend it in, and it just gives a nice crisp line there. So dual ended, 2 for the price of 1. Okay, and then the lashes that I have on today are the big silk extensions. It's our 2-set system that we have now. We also have a Smack My Fat Lash, which was the original mascara. It's a fantastic mascara. It is water resistant, not waterproof, but very, very water resistant. And it's just an easy whip it on, you're good to go. Then this silk extension system has these little, in a conditioning formula, it's got these little fibers inside of here, little straight little silk fibers, and you just like take it on the ends and you brush it on, flip, 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 kind of shimmy it on, let it set for 20 seconds, do both eyes, let it set, fan it, whatever. I do about 3 coats. On the 3rd coat I let it set for a little bit longer, but you got to just make sure you're catching the tips go up. And then I also will sometimes just take it and kind of go more in a vertical like this, and maybe on that 3rd one to kind of get some maybe some little definition to it. And then after that is set, I take my extending mascara, which is a good mascara all in itself. It's got a curling agent in it, but I take that and then I just, you know, apply that. I'll go behind my lashes, go back up in a nice sweep. And also if you do these bottom lashes first, you won't get all that up here, but you know, I really don't anyways. I'm figuring that it just must dry a little faster. So, you know, I'll just put a little more on there just for kicks. Yeah. And that's the big lash system. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got like 6 different shades of eyeshadow that are just really quick and easy. Everything's meant to be quick and easy. That's why it's in a stick. I just paint it all on, let it set for a second, dab it all in, and you're done. And you can literally be out the door in 5 minutes. The big lashes might take you a couple minutes more, but love it. And oh, my lipstick that I have on, I've got my lips lined with Lomo and filled in with Retire Your Husband. Like the color. So I just wanted to basically show you how to do the Brow Set Match brow pencil, because it goes on so easy. It's $24, brand new, comes in 3 shades. This is the taupe, the lightest one. There's a soft brown, and then there's a darker one. I can't remember the name, but it's meant for more really dark eyelash or eyebrow, excuse me. So go on the website www.tyra.com/Lisa Miller, or if some other beauty-tainer sent this to you, please don't go on mine. Just go on theirs, and if you don't know to ask them, and go on their website, look at it. You can see all the colors that we offer, and there's some specials that were on there. And you know, I just feel like putting my best face forward each day puts me in a better mood when I leave. It sets my day. You know, not everybody likes to wear makeup at all, or if they do, very minimal. You know, you just do what you like. Do what's good for you. Put on as much as you want. Some people go twice as much as what I have on, but you know, whatever makes you feel good about yourself that day, because I feel if you walk out the door knowing that you feel good about yourself, then you're going to have a much better day, and you're going to have a smile on your face, which, you know, might make someone else's day when they see you smile. So thanks for watching, and go check out the website. I think you'll like what you see on there. It's a new company, new products, and she's adding stuff all the time. Can't wait to see what August brings. So thanks for watching. Bye.